As we eagerly anticipate the upcoming IFMAS 24 event, I just wanted 1 second to talk about one of their amazing sponsors. Ficks Brokers is a sturdy and secure ship offering safety, expertise, and the trading guidance needed for a successful trading journey. Recognizing both opportunities and challenges that lies ahead, Ficks provides a comprehensive suite of trading solutions tailored to meet the unique needs of all traders worldwide. Use the link in my description to secure your seat for this amazing event. It is set to take place at the Sandton Convention Center and it starts from 20th May to 22 May. This event will be attended by over 3,000 people and will feature 50 distinguished speakers. It's an exceptional opportunity to network, learn more about the industry, and come meet the team behind the best broker in Africa. Stop by the Ficks booth. We would love to see you there. Who knows, we might just have a little surprise for you. Use the link in my description to secure your seat to this year's IFMAS event. Proudly sponsored by Ficks Brokers. And a little disclaimer before we start. This is not a product pitch. This is not a sales suggestion. This is most definitely not a recommendation. When it comes to financial products, I cannot recommend anything simply because the results that I get over this review period, I cannot guarantee the same for you. When it comes to financial products, always do your own due diligence. With that said, let's get into today's review. So, as you guys can see, we are here by the account now, the landing page. But I want us to take a view through the account history first before we come back to where the account is currently at. So, as you guys can see, $100 deposit was made. Before this drawdown happened, Cinnadon deposited another $100. That's obviously to safeguard the account and to keep it from blowing. And then Cinnadon added a third $100, and I guess that is just for extra safety. But that is where the total of $310.41 come from. Now, the only reservation that I had with this was when this first $100 got deposited and the drawdown started, Cinnadon did send a notification into the group to let people know, but listen, 17,000 in that region, that is where the market is going to turn around, and to safeguard your account, please deposit an extra 100% of your account. Now, I don't think there's many people in that group that could afford just like that. Right? And when you take a look at it like this, there's also people with big accounts there, and I don't think there's a lot of people that could add 100% of their account, especially if it's a big account just like that. So that was basically the only reservation that I had. Oh yeah, and the fact that when the market reached this level where Cinnadon said it was going to turn around, the total was minus $107, which means this first $100 would have been totally obliterated. Right, and I guess that is just why Cinnadon added these other two $100 deposit with. Now that we have checked out what is happening in the account history, let's go back to the trades so that you can see the trades that we are currently in. So currently we are in a 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04 and a 0.06 position. You can see 0.01 has been placed here right at the bottom. Price went up, gave us some liquor profits, or gave us the idea that price is going to turn around now. Did another drawdown, went back up, another drawdown, and price is currently running where it is running at the moment, leaving us with $23.56. Now, as you guys may know, for the past while, every single review, we've been hammering on Cinnadon and his bot simply because what he said and what we were seeing at the time, they were just not making sense. Right, so I am gonna get on a call with him so that I can figure out, but listen, how do you feel now that your bot is out of the reds? How do you feel when your bot was drowning in that drawdown? How did you feel when this bot was dabbling in minuses and it was seeming like it was not making a comeback? How did you feel? What did you go through? Because I'm really keen to know if this guy's stressed or not, because even though this wasn't my deposits, I was really feeling nervous, because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be a bad look if this robot blew the account. So now that we have done the criticizing that we needed to do, let's get on a call with Cinnadon so that we can hear what he has to say for the first month's review as well. Okay guys, so we are here with Cinnadon, and as you guys know, for this past month we have been hammering and we have been butchering this month's NAS 100 hands-free version of his robot, right? But now the robot has turned, and sitting here with the shocked face, because I was like, hey, this thing went on a drawdown. Will this thing come back? And it's currently sitting personally throughout all the losses. My account is currently sitting on $41. But I have a few questions for Cinnadon, and you guys must know me. I'm not gonna run around. I'm gonna come straight to the source. So, Cinnadon, welcome. I just wanted to ask you, first question, my bro. How did it feel when the bot was going through the
Mm.
dopes?
I know there was full trust, fam, and I knew, and you ruthless, bruv. You coming in full guns blazing, not even giving a chance to rest. You know, you coming out these videos and these emoticons, especially on those thumbnails. There's trouble in the waters. I was thinking to myself, yo, people are just gonna read this thumbnail. They won't even watch the video fully. They're just looking at this thumbnail. But fam, I was coming in with full trust, full faith, because at the end of the day, and it's what you're always saying about how I'm coming with, fam. It's the results, it's the numbers. We want to bring out the numbers. So we knew the numbers were there. We knew exactly how far Nas was going to drop. We knew the exact number of where it was going to go, and we knew it was going to be returning towards the upside. So when you were coming in with those chats, now I was sitting back relaxing, and I was just enjoying the show, bro.
But bro, I wanted to ask you
Mm.
because my job in this industry is to look like a puppet but notice everything that's going on around me.
Mm.
Now, I noticed your message very clearly stating the market is going to turn around from 17,000. And I was sitting there like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? Calling out a reversal point just like that. To my flippant surprise. It like just touched, boom, gone.
Good week.
How? How did you figure out it was gonna turn at
Okay.
17,000 and know it will turn at 17,000?
Yeah, I basically just broke down the average, right? We're always looking at the same turning points when we're getting negative news. It's always by 10%, drawdown until 10%. So I more or less just broke down the average and I looked at a key price region at that average, bro. It's not to say that I knew, and I'm not going to put myself out there to say I knew the exact point and knew exactly how it was going to play out. Even though sometimes it can look like, yo, I know this man knows exactly where this thing is going to turn. But I was looking at the averages, bro. The
Mm,
numbers 10% drop or 15% drop or maximum 20%, bro. But I knew by the extent of the news, we're looking at around about a 10%. Yeah,
mm.
yeah.
It sounds to me like you have a very beneficial to you,
Mm.
if I can say it like that, mathematical relationship with
Mm-hmm.
NAS 100. Is my findings correct? Because you talk about the average, you talk about the 10% per drop. You won't get to a 10% figure if you haven't done the maths on
Yes,
it.
sir.
So am I correct there?
Yeah, bro. So we're looking at exactly how NAS has moved in the previous time, past data, previous data, historical data. We did our research. We looked exactly what is the makeup, what is the movement of NAS, and we're looking at what drove NAS to those extents previously. And it ends up playing out in the future once again all the time. So yeah, bro,
Hmm.
spot on. It's just about the number. It's about the number behind it.
Okay. Now I see. Because for me it was like 17,000. This is odd. This is a straight number, not even 17,001, 17,010. So my straight 17,000 number. But now I realize it comes down straight to the mathematics, which you have set down and you have done. Please tell me, now that your bot is in the region of turning around, and let me just say, I have seen the trades on your end, my bro. That lot sizes is massive. Now that the market is turning, how are you feeling, my bro? Because it's almost like
Yeah.
you knew you were right. You didn't stop, and I must commend you on this. I don't know if you've seen um the other reviewer, Rolio Jack. He is stopping his reviews due to getting threats and people that's approaching him like cuck. So that is why I'm telling you, I'm commending you on your approach, because even though we've been hammering your pot, we've been saying everything sure within bounds what needs to be said, right? But not once Have you come out of pocket to be like, yay, you talking cuck, or yay, what is this that you, not even private have you like approached me in that sense. So firstly, nah, I just wanted to commend you on that. But I wanted to get to that question of how are you feeling that you are finally being proven right by staying steadfast in your product and not buckling when the pressure came.
Yeah, so I would say, and I'm not going to put myself out there to say that, Drawdowns is like, a walk in the park type of thing, because ultimately we're also dealing with a lot of people and a lot of members that come in and they've never experienced a drawdown before. They haven't traded before on top of it. And when they're coming in and they're looking at AI, they're looking at robots, they're not expecting that drawdown to actually occur, which in any
Right.
case, no matter what you're doing, whether it's through robot trading or your own personal trading, drawdowns do come. And so I would say I'm more used to it. Okay, I've been through over 40, 50 odd drawdowns before, right? And it's always the exact same thing. And I told you on top of it as well, bro. Understand when a drawdown now, right now, I go balls to the wall, hammer, have your say. But when it comes to a point and we're hitting record highs, bro, I'm also gonna come out with my chance to say, yo, fam, you didn't believe in the product before, but the math is right. We are here. And yeah, bro, I'm not planning on stopping this review at any point in time. And I want to say it now on this live. We're keeping this thing running till the end of time, fam. Because I know the numbers behind it. I know exactly what we're looking for, right? It's not our first rodeo. So we're coming in very matured, prestige. And I know exactly what I want to accomplish with you. Okay, I have a goal with you. I have a set plan with you. And I want to make sure we can actually take your account to massive regions, because who
Mm,
better
mm.
to get a testimonial from the main man himself that really scrutinizes the
Mm.
people. And I
And
must
and
say,
and
fam, at the end of the day, you do scrutinize, right? And it's
mm.
your opinion. You're coming in. I always said full faith in the product, full trust in the product, but I do also see it from your point of view where you've never used this product before. So to also get an insight from your side, it's also beneficial for me because I can also understand and relate with someone that has never used it before. So I
Mm,
appreciate that,
mm,
bro. I'm
mm.
never gonna bash you for that. Okay. Yeah, in terms of how I feel now with the drawdown, I feel excellent, fam. I'm not gonna lie. And the crazy thing is, we're out of a drawdown right now. We're in profit right now, but this is not the best of the robot, okay? It's still going to get to a point where it's going to take this capital that it's allocated, it's going to cut it off with stop losses in profit, meaning that all these trades are going to be risk free. It's going to reallocate the capital, meaning if you have $300, we're going to reallocate that $300 and we're going to continue that cycle and start compounding. Yeah, Rydall, you've never seen things like this before, fam. We're gonna
Mm,
churn the waters, my brother. We're gonna make
now I
this butter out of
understand.
this milk right now. Yeah, okay, let's hear what you have to say. I wanna emphasize on that though. But let's hear. I see that I've triggered something in your head. Let's hear what you have to say.
No, you most definitely have,
Yeah.
because the moment you said trade goes into profit and then a trail stop, is it a trail stop or do you just place your stop losses at a certain level in profits?
Break even. So all the stop losses go at break even.
Ah,
Yes. There's a
now I
key
now
reason
now
why
I
we
fully
do this.
understand.
Very
Cause
key.
cause I was wondering, when is something like a TP or a SL gonna come into play? When are you gonna, But now I'm only hearing that you are waiting for market to pause. Once again, I'm guessing here it probably comes down to the mathematics. So
Mhm.
once the market has run a specific amount of pips according to your analysis, you will then place a stop loss on the break even, making it risk free,
Mhm.
and then you just reap after that. Do I have it correct?
Yeah, so it's not on that exact metric of pups. It's more of a time
Mm.
frame, right? It's looking for a specific time period. But yeah, you're right, bro. It's going to lock in those trades. And I want to open your mind to this, bro, because I did watch one of your lives and you mentioned that, and you're harsh, fam, rating the man's entry points for the robot a one. I'm thinking to myself, what are you comparing this to? What are you comparing this to? Rating it a one. Where the audacity, fam?
Mm, 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 mm.
But I want to open your mind to this real quick. And as time goes on, you will see it, all right? There's a
Mm,
set
mm,
lot size that the robot could have just taken once off and it would have had the exact same outcome. But that one lot size would have been trapped at the top, all right? Now, what the robot
mm,
is spreading out the lot size as markets progress. You see what I'm saying? So it's not to say that this first entry was shit. That first entry was perfect, it was placed with perfection, but it is spreading out the lot size so you can start capitalizing a little bit more at the bottom, and it's
mm.
placing the exact amount that it would have initially taken for that account size. That's how we know the exact number of 1,000 points down. Okay, we could have just taken
Hey.
one lot size, but now it's spreading out the lot size. Okay,
Mm, mm, mm,
so what I want you to just see is you'll see that it will start reallocating those trades once again once those are locked in profit, and we'll start reallocating the balance and compounding.
mm,
I want you to see what things really look like when you start compounding in trading on top of you knowing the numbers. Bro, we're gonna start doubling accounts, tripling accounts. It's gonna get a lot more
mm.
exciting than what it is right now.
Right
Right
now.
now,
Mm, mm.
I love the fact that you actually came forward and just gave a little bit of due. But I want to really see the reaction when we start reallocating and compounding. I'm excited for that one, fam.
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie.
mm.
I'm hella excited. Yes,
You know,
sir.
one thing about me, my bro, as much as I can be like entry point one, effectiveness one, timeliness one, when it's time to give you your dues, fam, I promise you, you will hear that from me because ultimately, like I said, I have to stay unbiased. Everything that comes from the results. Now I understand while the market was in a drawdown, that is not the final result. That is why I couldn't conclude anything. Sure, for that time period, for that little drawdown, it went through the one for the entry, the one for the effectiveness, the one for the timeliness. But obviously, like now, right?
Mhm.
That one, because of where the market is and how the market has progressed, that one have changed. And like you say,
So what did you
as
change it to? I didn't get the latest
look,
update.
no,
What did you change
I
the one
haven't,
to?
I
I'm
haven't,
so
I,
surprised. One, fam. What are you
I haven't
comparing
changed
this
it
one
yet.
to?
I haven't changed it yet. But listen go to me. So I must now only have the drawdown picture of
Yes.
of
Oh,
things,
okay.
right?
Yes. Yes.
And for me, it's like it's coming out of drawdown now. You understand? So for me, points have now been added to that one because I'm seeing a little bit more of what you are trying to show me. I'm seeing a little bit more of the bigger picture that I'm supposed to see. Because obviously, you must know trading must just won't move one time and there I
Yeah.
see everything. It will come in stages. But what I'm really glad for is Cinnadon, and like I said, your approach to my criticism, right? Not once have I even heard you call it negative criticism. So that really lets me know you hold it in a high regard, I would say, right? But same as there was that, my friend. When time comes for giving your dues, if I don't give you dues and the results are begging me to give you your dues, I'm a puss, plain and simple. I'm a puss, plain and
I
simple.
trust you. I trust
So
you, fam.
you will always, out of the results will be, because it's really gonna look cock if I have been, yeah, Cinnadon, one for position, one for effectiveness, one for timeliness, and now things have changed. Now I do not adjust based on current results, then I'm a plain P, right? And I just have to keep it unbiased. So for the viewers that's watching, I need you guys to always understand that it's not about what Cinnadon says. It's not about what I say. The bot will ultimately provide the result what needs to be provided. And because, look, I'm not saying disregard what Cinnadon says entirely, right? What I am saying though is he has dealt with the bot so much. He has dealt with the market structure so much. He has handled NAS 100 so much that what he says should be a guideline for us. Because now for me, it was like, how did you then get 17,000, but 17,000 ticks
You should
off?
have taken a signal. There was a massive lot size, fam. Did you see that wick?
I did. I did. And I was so surprised, right? So for me, just seeing the prediction of 17,000 before it happened is just, for me, it puts me in that mindset of, when Cinnadon speaks, take it as a note, use it as a guideline. When it
Yo,
happens, tick
yo,
it off.
yes,
When it
sir.
happens, tick it off. Because, like I say, right, as you say things to us that don't understand it yet, that hasn't seen it yet, to us it's like, yeah, this fucking Cinnadon, he's just blowing up his thing. He's just hyping up his thing. Like, what the fuck is this about? We're gonna see money, but we haven't seen anything yet, right? But now that, how can I say, now that your words has been given time to settle in,
Mm.
slowly the result is showing. Slowly what you have said is starting to make sense. So again, fam, thank you so much, number one, for
Mm.
allowing us to review your product. Thank you so much for your approach toward the situation. And like I told people today on the live, you just missed that part. But I told people today on the TikTok live that they should never ever expect me to approach you guys with any sort of disrespect, especially if you guys haven't shown me a speck or an inch of disrespect. I have no reason to disrespect you. You have always treated me with respect, so I will always reciprocate that. And
Quality.
because this ecosystem that we are in, Cinnadon, it must doesn't just exist of consumers. It must
Yeah.
consist of you guys as well. So we can all live in an equally, mutually symbiotic relationship if we allow ourselves. And the way the way you approach things, the way you approach the criticism, the way you approach the consumers, because I've also seen how you deal with people in the group, it is commendable, my bro, and I just want to give you a shout out on that. To you,
Respect, bro.
perhaps,
Appreciate that.
before I let you go, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Do
Mm.
you have any last message? Because, like, on the review end of things,
Yeah.
we are at the turning point here. Like, we're at the point where we have seen the bad, we have seen the little drawdown to its thing. We are headed to where the profits are starting to accumulate now. Before that boom, what would you like us to
Final
remind?
words.
What
Okay.
would you
Here's
like
my
to
final
remind
words.
us of? Final words, final words.
Here's my final words, right? I wanna start it off with a set process. We're gonna lock in profit, we're gonna reallocate it, we're gonna compound. We have seen nothing yet. The exciting part is still coming. Let's go, my brother. Let's make this money.
Hey,
I'm excited for this part, fam. If anything, yeah, bro, come exactly. Give me, I want exactly your honest opinion. And I said this from the start, bro. Nothing about being biased. And I want to run this review until the end of time, bro. There's no end limit here with me, fam. But much respect as well, bro. Those last words there. Yo, I appreciate that, fam, because you're so right. Sometimes the other end, the clients, we obviously need to take care of them, but on the other end, sometimes you do just catch that backlash of, why is he not replying at this point, at that point? They also don't understand that you're also a human
mm,
being like them, you know what I mean?
mm.
But big ups, bro. Respect that. But yeah, I think we're done here. This is a lack of. This had to be on a TikTok live,
Okay,
fam. It was shaking.
okay, I'm telling you. So our next call is gonna be exactly in a month from now to check the month update, right? Next live is gonna be Wednesday, 8:30 to 9:30. But I'm really excited for our next call next month because I'm starting to feed off your energy, bruh. I'm
Let it
starting to
be
feed off your
recognized,
energy.
fam. Let it be
So
recognized. Yo,
so
I'm coming
I'm
to get you. We're gonna celebrate.
I'm excited to see
Mm.
what lies in front and what lies in the future of this robot. Cinnadon, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being so open, honest, and transparent with us. We sincerely, sincerely appreciate it, my friend. I hope you have a beautiful evening further, and we'll chat soon.
Much love, my brother. Check you, eh? Sharp, sharp.
Keep well, bud. Bye bye.